Caleb's cousin here is packing fangs that measure a huge inch in length.
Hold on! This is the same length of fangs of the snake we just saw. Hi, today we're going to be watching some MoreParz, and we're starting with the most dangerous animal in Australia, which is apparently, this. So, let's see what that is.
This animal will peel your face off like a banana.
Oh, good.
Introducing the one creature that strikes fear into the hearts of every Aussie. Oh, the infamous, terrifying drop bear.
Oh no, not the drop bears!
Marsupial exclusive to the land down under. This genuine nightmare may seem pretty normal
Isn't that just a koala?
closely resembling the koala bear, and that is by design. See, the drop bear is an ambush predator, patrolling the branches of the eucalyptus tree and using their keen sense of smell to detect incoming prey. And once they can smell you approaching, they will position themselves in the leaves of the trees, being basically impossible to spot unless
they're totally invisible, guys.
And even if you do see them, you're automatically going to assume it's a koala. And that assumption is probably going to be the last mistake you make, because walking up to these things is inviting the most painful death you can think of.
Chlamydia?
Once you've walked in the range, the drop bear will launch itself from a tree and aim directly for your head. Small animals will often be clapped on impact as the 20-kilo drop bear launches itself out of the tree so fast that it snaps their spine. And they're the lucky ones, because once they make contact with your head, drop bears will immediately puncture your scalp with their foreclaws and latch on like a fuzzy little
claws
face
like that.
Once firmly attached to your skull, the drop bear will start to kick out your eyes with its hind claws in an attempt to blind you. And while they are forcing you to play daredevil, they will be tearing into your face with their fangs like a fucking chainsaw. The attacks are so vicious, most human victims end up being completely scalped and having their faces removed. And even if you manage to pull them off in the initial assault, those claws contain a potent neurotoxin.
Of course, there is the neurotoxin.
5 minutes, allowing them to run you down and eat you alive.
No, not the drop bear, man.
Australia loses roughly 600 people per year to drop bears. So if you want to survive your trip down under...
the drop bear's like the chupacabra, man. Be careful about it. Okay, interesting start.
I have a secret to share with you about the drop bear. And that secret is that all of this is complete and utter bullshit.
Yeah, no shit.
Drop bears aren't real.
Obviously.
I made it all up. April Fool's cunt.
No, drop bears are real. This is just propaganda from the Australians to make sure they still get some tourists to go down there and use as sacrifices. I think that's pretty obvious. Anyway, what the hell am I looking at?
Okay, so as the Aussie animal guy, I feel like I might owe you an explanation for this.
Yes, you do. Please, why do we have the Jesus Roo? What the fuck? I'm gonna assume there's like a land bridge or something, but it looks kind of interesting. Okay, why?
This one? That is a normal fucking Roo.
Yeah,
No, he is not Roosus Christ.
Oh, damn it.
He's not the second coming, and
Bullshit.
he's not gonna turn your water into wine.
Oh, damn it.
He might turn it into VB if you ask nice.
Is it good?
But if that's the case, how the fuck is he stealing the Son of God's passage?
Land bridge, probably.
The answer is fucking sand.
What? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you see, what's far more likely than a Roo being enchanted with water walking...
Is it, though?
...is that he's actually running on a sandbar.
Well,
that
yeah, of course.
It's basically just a fancy description for ocean currents piling up a shitload of sand into one place.
This is true. However, this begs the question, why is it deciding to go across the water on a sandbar if it can go around? I don't think many animals would make that choice by choice. You know what I mean.
Creating an offshore segment of the water that's not much deeper than a fucking kid's pool.
Exactly.
Now, Roos know about sandbars, and they actually very frequently use them as a shortcut to get from A to B to find
I did not
food.
know that about Roos.
So, while it looks like Skippy here is stealing Jesus' entire fucking flow,
he's not.
He's actually on a Macca's mish.
Let me get a...
Oh, God.
This tiny bug can kill you with a hamburger.
Is that the... Oh, shit, what was it called? The red star tick? The one that made you allergic to red meat? That's what it was called.
This nasty little fucker is a Lone Star tick.
Lone Star, that's what it
Find them
was.
in the United States of America
Yeah, of course.
and Mexico.
You know, it's kind of funny that it's in the US where they just eat beef like it's going out of style. It's like, why is it only there?
And you may be wondering, how does a hamburger become a murder weapon?
Makes you allergic. I know that much.
Considering Lone Stars are only 3 millimeters long,
Yeah.
we can safely
Ticks
rule
are a
out the
huge
thing
issue
picking
here
up
as
a
well, but not for
cheeseburger
this reason.
and fucking beating you to death with it. What the tick will do, however,
Nice.
bite you. And that bite is
of
what
course.
begins the hamburger to homicide domino effect.
Okay. This is also a thing, like, I know it made you allergic to it. The question is, I don't know how. How would it actively make you have an allergic reaction towards it? So, explain, is it more neurotoxin? Because this is like a lifelong allergy that you get, as far as I know. And I have no idea how that would be possible to get from an external source, essentially.
You see, Lone Star ticks are parasites, and they're aggressive ones at that. They are
that a Wolverine?
one of the only species of tick that can catch your scent and run you down just to take a bite.
Oh, good.
And when those
Oh,
fangs
fantastic.
sink into you,
Why?
you will feel nothing.
Yeah, obviously not.
The bite itself is painless.
Yeah, it's like most
will
bugs.
latch onto you for up to 7 days, sucking
good.
the blood out of you and inflating itself like a fucking balloon.
Yeah, it's like any
before
tick.
rolling his fat ass away.
Yeah, it's
The
like any tick.
problem Is while it was there, planted a fucking bomb. But that
great.
bomb has a long fuse. In fact,
How
you'll
long?
be completely fine
Uh-huh.
for about a month.
Okay, that's
Until one day,
pretty long,
you
actually.
go on a Macca's Mish with the boys and decide to grab yourself a
He seems to be on another mish, I'm gonna say, but alright. And he needs a succulent Chinese meal and no Maccas.
succulent cheeseburger. It's not even
Nice.
the first cheeseburger you've had in the last month.
Of course
So
not.
you suck that shit down like Kirby and think nothing of it.
Okay.
Till around 6 hours later, when it starts to
What?
get a little bit hard to breathe.
Yeah, anaphylactic
Super
shock,
cool
but
Lone Star tick. Their bites
Nice.
can give you this nifty little thing called alpha-gal syndrome.
Okay.
What's that? Oh, you know, it's just a complete fucking allergy to red meat.
yeah.
It takes
So
about a
fucking
month
weird.
to kick in, but when it does, eating it causes vomiting,
No, any
diarrhea,
kind of allergic reaction,
and in
yes.
some cases, anaphylaxis, which
yeah.
is why your throat is closing up
Yeah.
and you are collapsing to the floor due to oxygen deprivation.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when your throat closes up. But again, how?
Caused by a fucking Big Mac.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
This snake can take your arm off.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much any snake that's venomous at this point, right? What's special about this one?
A scratch. Scratch? Your arm's off.
Introducing the fer-de-lance, a species of pit
What is this, French?
viper native to South America and
Oh.
Mexico. With this
Okay.
particular note,
I
bro,
did not expect
having
that.
quite possibly one of the nastiest fucking bites in the world.
Oh, good. So what, is it like fighting the cobra in the inland taipan? I think it was one of the most venomous things in the world. Okay, show me why specifically this one as opposed to the other ones.
This is a fairly major problem because this
Yes.
the temperament of an eshay at a train station.
Oh, good.
Being
Fantastic.
incredibly aggressive and extremely territorial.
Okay, well, I can see that being a problem because most snakes, unless you either step on them and get, annoy them in some way, they will just try to get away from you. However, if a venomous snake goes aggro immediately upon seeing you, that's an issue.
Both of you give me your wallets and your shoes, bar, otherwise I'll cave your heads in right here, right now, bar.
In fact,
The
this
fuck
toxic
did I just
garden
watch?
hose is such an aggressive little within its range, it makes up an average of 50% of all snake
Whoa.
bites. However, despite
Okay,
the huge
that is a
number
lot.
of attacks, it's only fatal in 6% of bites.
It's
So
still a
why
lot.
is it such a problem? Just because you
Well-
live the bite doesn't mean you'll want to.
Yep,
You see, when
bad.
fertile ants bites you, this massive viper
shit!
Its
I did not know it was that large.
Inch-long fangs
That is
into
pretty
your
big.
skin and injects you with 2 teaspoons of venom. You will at this point
2 teaspoons. Teaspoons? Okay, I can see why your arm would fall off. Teaspoons. I know, like, there are some snakes that use a lot of venom, but 2 teaspoons? I'm sorry, is the snake like 50% venom? What? Can it bite just once a day? Oh, right.
notice a little status effect bar appear on the bottom of your screen.
Oh,
Don't worry
good.
about that. That's a mystery Muscatool that'll hurt us later. Upon being bitten,
oh, good.
your blood pressure immediately crashes lower than the stock market,
crap.
and you start to feel very ill. The bite wound feels like if you shot the leg, you start sweating like someone's looking through your browser history, and then you start puking your guts up. Shortly followed by your...
That is something he's described for a lot of snake bites and, like, poison or venom, I guess, in general. So so far, it's about normal. Let's get to the part where your arm falls off.
collapse into the ground in agony.
Delightful. Oh my god, this clip is doing work.
Fertile Ant's venom is hemorrhagic. So while you have the frat boy moment on the ground,
that's blood
the
stuff.
venom is breaking down the walls of your blood vessels, causing massive internal bleeding. At the
fantastic.
same time, it's seeping into your bloodstream, causing it to thicken and start throwing clots. But hey, you're in luck.
Great.
You were the buddy when you got bitten. They rush you to the hospital, and because it's such a common snake bite, they have the anti-venom on hand. And
let me guess. There is no anti-venom or some shit. They probably don't have anti-venom, or the anti-venom is taking off your leg.
Administer it immediately, counteracting the venom's effects.
Did they though?
There is just one problem.
Yeah.
The mystery Muscatool is still there, because anti-venom is not necromancy. So, all the dead tissue around the bite caused by the blood clots and internal bleeding is still very dead. In fact, it's so dead that it is rotting on...
Oh yeah, it's necrotic. However, I guess if you go very quickly, it shouldn't be that bad. Unless you let it get bad.
Your still alive body in a process called necrosis.
Yeah.
I can't show you a photo of necrosis.
No, this is gonna get you banned off of YouTube immediately.
But to put it in a term you can understand, the snake applies scarlet rot.
Yeah, you're rotting like while being alive. It is horrendous. I mean, isn't this like what was it the brown recluse? Wasn't that what it caused? I think. I am not sure.
Now, so long as that rot's still attached to you, it's gonna spread.
Yeah,
so
but they remove it very quickly. They
it.
should
Cut it off.
Yeah, that is true. That is how it works. You gotta remove it, and I'm gonna guess if you go fast enough, you only have to remove a little bit, as opposed to, just amputate. But, I see why it's a problem. Also, again, 2 teaspoons of venom. Holy fuck.
Bird is attempting to reproduce.
Bird? What? That looked like a lemur. Huh?
With that man's head.
What? But
why?
Okay.
Well, this adorable little guy.
Look at that beak.
And the answer to the question basically boils down to the fact it fucking sucks at being a bird.
Oh, first of all, that looks like a mix of not a cockatrice, fucking hell. But yeah, it looks like a parrot gone wrong.
Like, what is it made for?
To begin with, its wings are fucking useless.
At least it has wings. It's not like the freaking kiwi.
Weighing in at 4 kilos.
Oh shit, that is
2.5
is large.
Heavier than any other bird in the parrot family.
Yeah, I
which
bet.
Is probably why the kakapo is literally the only parrot species on the fucking planet that can't fly.
Well, it would need wings like the size of a condor. I don't think that'll work all too well in its, area of living.
He's so rotund that he just hops along the ground.
So it's trying to be a kiwi. Okay, cool.
Also suck at reproducing. See, in order to attract a mate, male kakapo will dig a hole, make themselves firmly in it, and then start spamming vine booms at the top of their lungs.
I think this would be a fantastic way to attract predators. I'm just gonna say, digging a hole, sitting in the middle of it, and yelling at the top of your lungs while looking like a mix of a peacock and a parrot is perhaps a very fast way to end in someone's stomach. What? Okay, do you have a sound bite? What the hell do these things sound like?
8 hours a day for 3 months at a time.
What the fuck? That is a lot.
Their call is very low pitched, which means that while females can feel it from miles off, they can't pinpoint where it's coming from.
I see. Well, if the females can feel it but doesn't know where it's coming from, perhaps you have an issue. Anyway.
So they end up alone. When this happens, the defeated male f***s off and attempts to mate with a rock.
What?
Or, as you saw at the beginning, a journalist's head.
I see. So just anything will do at this point. Okay. Noted. He's desperate. All right.
You are being shagged by a rare parrot.
Now, by this point, you are probably asking yourself, how the fuck has it survived this long?
Yes, I am in fact asking this.
The unfortunate answer is that it really fucking hasn't.
What?
See, the reason this feathered squeaky toy has evolved the survival instincts of a crusty sock
Oh my god.
It is only found in New Zealand.
Does it have no predators?
Has no predators.
Oh my god. That's really bad.
When you're basically playing on peaceful.
Okay, yeah. This explains why it can dig a hole, sit in it for 3 months, looking like a neon sign, and still not get eaten. Alright, okay, sure.
Tragically, that little Union Jack in the corner of the New Zealand flag means it was colonized by the fucking British.
You don't say.
So suddenly, there are cats, dogs, and early on, people trying to turn the poor thing into a KFC bucket.
Does it actually taste good? Would it? You know, depends on what it eats.
And its only defensive mechanism is standing still.
This is literally a kiwi, just larger and hornier and green. It's okay? Sure. Why?
Their population dropped as low as 49 birds, and they are still
firmly grasp it. What is this photo? Oh god. Okay. Yeah, conservation efforts are ongoing, sure, but with 49 birds, that's gonna have a genetic bottleneck. Oh boy.
Critically endangered to this day.
Great.
Certified British Empire moment.
Well, yeah, I guess. Pretty much.
This is the world's biggest spider.
No, not more spiders, please.
Is it that big? Introducing
that is a good question.
Belfossa blondie.
Yes, the blondie.
A tarantula surprisingly not native to Australia.
Oh no, where's it native to?
On the other tyrannid hive continent.
Africa?
South America.
Oh.
Yep, let's address the elephant in the room.
Noted.
Yeah, this thing is fucking huge.
Yeah, it's very, very large. Oh my god! No.
175 grams in.
That's like the weight of a bird. What the Oh, come on, man. Oh, why you do this? Why you do this? Why?
Weight and 12 inches in leg span.
Damn, boy, he's thick.
Those legs are not the only place it's packing inches, because Shelob's cousin here is packing fangs that measure a huge inch in length.
Hold on. This is the same length of fangs of the snake we just saw. What the fuck? Oh my god. This is horrifying.
For scale, that is like a 6-foot human packing canines the length of a fucking ruler.
Oh, nice.
The important
Okay.
question, why the fuck is it so big?
Mm-hmm.
And
Why
the
is it?
answer is that I have withheld information from you.
Okay.
You see, I introduced this girl by a Latin name.
Is this the bird-eating spider? Is that why this is so freaking huge? Is it the bird-eating spider? Okay.
She's much better known as the Goliath bird.
Okay, so
tarantula.
okay, great,
That's right.
fantastic,
This
wonderful.
EDF-sized spider,
Oh
not
my
unlike
God.
me, would fucking kill for some KFC.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Literally. These bile titans will quite happily hunt birds, Remy, frogs, and even. And they do all of this
I see.
without
Okay.
a fucking web.
Well, yeah, they
Goliaths
walk
are
on the
a
floor.
pure melee build, hunting by prowling the jungle floor, sensing for movement with incredibly sensitive hairs on their legs.
Isn't that all tarantulas? I could have sworn that was all tarantulas that did this with the hairs on their legs.
These
all right.
hairs pick up vibrations in the air, which tell them when something is close. And once their spidey sense tells them that Remy's in range,
Nom nom nom. Delightful.
jump him, biting him with those daggers they call fangs, and injecting him with fucking neurotoxin.
You know, at this point, I'm not even surprised. Pretty much everything is neurotoxin in Australia, apparently. All right.
Can I go 1 week without covering neurotoxin? Of course this
No,
has
no,
its
you
own-
can't.
I give up. I give up. They then drag their prey back to their burrow and spit up acidic digestive juices
that's
in order
normal,
to suck
unfortunately.
their prey up through a fucking straw.
Delightful. Cool. A bird-eating spider. Hopefully it's not aggressive and attacks humans.